everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a back to school makeup tutorial featuring this look right here. It's really super simple with the right tools and stuff, which you'll see like in the video that it is extremely simple. My best advice to you is get palettes, like eyeshadow palettes, face palettes, things like that. They're gonna make your world so much easier and so much faster in the morning if you don't have to keep going for individual items. And yes, this is kind of dramatic for a lot of people, but for me it's pretty simple, pretty easy, definitely something I would wear to school. And just a piece of advice, if you are in a hurry, nothing is wrong with this awesome high pony because they're coming back into style and they're like, okay, they're not like a mom thing anymore. So if you're like me and you're on your third day hair and in a hurry, just kind of fling it up there, maybe zhuzh it a little bit, and bam, you're good to go. Also, this tutorial features 3 different lip looks depending on who you are. One is chapstick, one is like a lip gloss, and then the other one is like a lipstick, just depending on what you want to do. It's another great idea to turn it from like a daytime to a nighttime if you just want to wear chapstick to school, and then if you're going out that evening you just slap on some lipstick, or if you're getting ready to just like go to dinner, or you have a like lunch date or something, like a really easy thing to like switch it up and make it a little bit more glamorous but still like super easy and super simple. So just wait around to the end to see the 3 lip looks. So don't forget to subscribe down below if you aren't already, and thank you for taking the time to watch me, and let's jump into it. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off by using my Badescu Rosewater spray just to give myself a little extra hydration. And then I'm going to jump into my Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer. So this is a mattifying primer, and I do have oily skin, so I put this in my T-zone and just kind of down the center of my face where I tend to get really oily. And this just goes on really well with any foundation. It meshes well with my skin, and you can really press it in and use it as a pore filling primer as well as I did right there. And then I'm going to use the NYX First Base Priming Spray, and this is a total dupe for the Smashbox Priming Water. Just gives you a nice even base around your face, really smooth, great for application of any foundation. And then I'm going to jump into the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I don't know why I couldn't say that. I am in the shade 201, which is Classic Ivory, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of this foundation at the moment because it is still summer and I do have oily skin and I live in a humid climate, so this just does not last very long on my skin at all. I did a whole first impression on it, but I think coming into the drier winter months when it's not going to be so humid outside and my skin's going to be a little bit more drier, I think I'm going to be reaching for this guy a little bit more. So I keep playing around with it, I keep going back to it, but who doesn't love dewy skin year round, right? So I'm just using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to blend this all in, and then I'm going to put on 2 layers. And then I'm going to use the NYX HD Concealer. I'm in the shade CW01, which is Porcelain. And really, if you have porcelain skin or fair skin, much like myself, you need this concealer in your life. This is holy grail for me. I put it in my Ride or Die tag, which I'll leave linked down below as well. And I cannot get enough of this. It is very difficult for fair skin people to find a concealer that can conceal as well as highlight. Most of the time they're just going to match your skin tone, so they're more just concealing. But this one actually does it, as you can see right here, like it's brightening and concealing, and it is just amazing. It's one of the most amazing full coverage, very affordable concealers I have ever used. So I love this guy. I really suggest you check it out. They have a great shade range, they have color correctors, and it's only like $4.99. You can find it at the drugstore and it's cruelty free. So I really suggest everybody go check out this concealer. And then I'm going to jump into setting that concealer by using my Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Kit. This is just like a universal kit, and I'm going to be using the banana shade right there, as well as that light shade right there that I'm pointing to. I'm going to use a mixture of the two of them just to set everywhere that I just put concealer, and I'm using an e.l.f. like blush brush, I think, to do this. It is just the most useful and universal contouring kit that I have ever seen, and it is so stinking affordable. You can get this at Ulta. It's like 10 or 15 bucks. I don't remember, but I'll list it down below with the rest of these products. And it is just my all-time favorite contouring kit. I love that you have a huge variety of things in this kit. You get 2 different highlighters, those setting shades that I use, contouring powders, everything. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin pressed powder. I'm in the shade Porcelain, and I'm just going to be setting my entire face with this product. This is another holy grail product for me because it really does smooth out and give you a nice airbrush finish, as you can see there on my forehead. Like, it's amazing. You can see it transform right in front of your eyes. And it's the perfect powder to blot with if you have oily skin, which is what I typically use it for. So I love this product. I really do suggest it for everyone. I think it's great for all skin types. And then I'm using the Rimmel London Sculpting Trio, and I'm going to use this EcoTools tapered blush brush. It is the best tool to have in your kit. As you can see there, it is pretty flat and fluffy depending on which way you turn it. So I use the flat side and really sculpt out below my cheekbones, and then I turned it onto the fluffier side and help blend it out. So if you want to use a bronzer for contouring as well as bronzing, save a step. Just get this brush. It's $5 or $6. You can get it at Ulta, and as you see there, I use the flat side for sculpting and then blending it out by the fluffy side. And it's just amazing. It makes my life so much easier. It's a holy grail product for me, and it makes using things like this just so much easier. I can't say that enough. And then I'm just going to bronze up the perimeter of my face, and then jump into the blush. So this is a coral blush. It's super duper pigmented, so just use a light hand if you want a little tint of color, or use a heavy hand if you want to go ham and add a lot of color in. This trio's in the shade Coral Cutie. I don't remember if I said that, or maybe it's Coral Glow, something like that. But it's like the medium toned one, and I just love it. They blend out so well. And now I'm using the highlighter of the trio, and as you can see, like, I get to skip between these 3 products so quickly. That's why palettes are your best friend when you're in a hurry. And this is much more of a natural highlight, just to add a little extra glow to the skin. I like that for just more of an everyday look. And then this is the NYX Dreamcatcher palette in the shade Dusk Till Dawn, and I'm going to use that taupey color right there as my crease shade. And I'm just going to add this into the crease as well as a little bit above as kind of like a transition shade. I'm just going to be using 2 eyeshadows in this look. I may have done this look already in a previous video not too long ago. I can't remember if I uploaded that one or not. So if so, I apologize. You can just skip ahead and skip over the eyes. And if you haven't seen it, then feel free to stick around. It's really simple, very nice looking. Next, I'm using this cream color right there in the middle. When you look at it in the pot, it doesn't look like it has any shimmer in it at all, but when you see it in person, it does have a little bit of a sheen. Not kind of like a metallic sheen or glittery by any means, just a little bit of a shine to it. So I'm gonna add a couple layers to really get that shine going through and kind of highlight the eyes and really grab your attention. You could use it wet or dry, but if you use it wet, it's definitely going to turn it to more of a metallic effect rather than just a sheen, and that wasn't the look I was going for in this one. And then I'm just going to take that blending brush from before without any extra product on it and blend out the edges. And then I take a fluffy kind of pencil brush and just add a little bit more of that taupey color down on the lower lash lines to really even out the eyes. And then I'm using the Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner. This one's in the shade You're the Yin. And I'm going to tightline with this because tightlining really helps give your top lashes more of a thick and voluminous effect at the base. And then I'm going to add this into my waterline as well to really help define the eyes. And then I'm using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. Oh my goodness, that's a mouthful. And I'm going to add 2 layers of this to my top lashes and a layer to my bottom lashes. And let me tell you, if you like a voluminous mascara, this is the one for you. As you can already see, it's transforming my lashes and really giving that false lash effect. Like, they look so much more voluminous and thick and black. It is amazing. It's so pigmented, so stinking affordable. It's like $3 or $4. You can get it at Ulta or Target. And it is like one of my favorite mascaras of all times. The only thing I don't like is sometimes it does transfer on my lower lash line, so just be wary of that. But for the most part, this is like a holy grail product for me. Alright, and now I'm going to jump up to the eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Brow Pencil. This is another holy grail product for me. I put it in my Ride or Die challenge. So I just started by spooling out my eyebrows, and then I'm going to kind of draw out my top arch, how high I want my brows to go, and then out through the tail. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the lower arch, and then just fill in between the lines like I'm drawing in kindergarten. But I love this product. It is so stinking creamy. If you like creamy pomades or creamy pencils, then this thing will be your best friend. But if you like more of a dry texture, like the NYX brow pencil is much more drier, and a lot of pomades tend to be kind of on the dry side. If that's your thing, then I'm sorry, you're just gonna hate this. But I love how creamy it is. It makes it so you just have to use like feather-light strokes to get any color payoff, and it makes fixing your mistakes so much easier. So then I'm just going to spoolie out and blend all those strokes together and finish off with the Essence Make Me Brow. I'm just using this to set my brow hairs, and this is a total dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow. Like, save your money, just go get this from Target. It's so much easier. This one's in the shade Blondie Brows, and I think the Maybelline one was in the shade Soft Brown. And then to finish off with the lips, I'm going to use the Vaseline Lip Advanced Therapy lipstick, lip balm, something like that, as my lip look number 1. So this is just a great lip balm. It's going to last really long, keep your lips nice and hydrated. It adds a little extra sheen. Just great for going to class or running errands or anything like that. So that is lip look number 1. And then lip look number 2 uses the Model & Co. Lip Lacquer. This one's in the shade Viva, which is kind of like a pinky corally color. So I'm just going to add a layer of this to my lips. If you don't know what a lip lacquer is, it's just like a lip gloss, but it lasts a little bit longer and is a little more on the sticky side. This is just super fun and flirty in my opinion. Great for like a lunch date look, as you can see right there. And then look number 3 uses the Milani Color Statement lipstick in the shade Nude Cream. This is my holy grail nude lipstick. I love this color. I think a nude lipstick is great. You can dress it up or dress it down just based on what you're wearing. Like if you're super dressy and glamorous, it's gonna look great. If you're really chill in clothing, as I am right now, it's still gonna look great. So that's why I love this look. I think it's universal for like a night out or anything like that, and really easy to reapply. And then I'm going to finish off with that NYX First Base just as a setting spray. And that is the completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little back to school tutorial. I wish you the best of luck if you are going back to school. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys later. Bye!